Content warning. This stream may contain scenes and themes some find distressing. Mentions of blood, needles, injections, gore, graphic descriptions, drug use, general violence, and disturbing imagery may occur. Our cast will be using lines and veils. If you find scenes too disturbing, please feel comfortable exiting. A little disclaimer that I, Mystic, am an employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team. Last time on Utopia podcast, Sille left the temple, disturbed at having been asked to leave, and found her way to the woods, where she had an awakening experience. The rest of the party hung out at the tavern, the Lying Woodpecker, and after a few drinks and some arm wrestling, Zibba said that they would help the lumberjacks with their problem in the woods the next day. Everyone gets a long rest, and that is where we find the party.
Dream job and pancakes.
I think now Morgus looks a little lost and then kind of comes back out of it.
Pancakes are brought back out. Y'all are able to eat them. Godfrey, what are you doing?
Gonna go have a little chat with Garakias.
Yeah.
So, Garakias, we're about to go out on a mission that's going to result in us potentially coming face to face with someone who is working under Nyx, and it may come to blows, and I'm going to take the actions I'm going to take. So if Erebus has anything against this, I need to know before we go.
What? Who? Do you know?
That's what I need to know. Does Nyx have active agents in the field here currently? What are they up to? And if I disrupt it, is that going to be a problem? Because right now that's on our agenda, and that's what I'm going to do.
I think there are a few folks here incognito who are analyzing the resources available at this here village. Other than that, Nyx has already seen what's here. It's destroyed. Other than food, which could be good for the fort and the armies, but, you know, we have an open portal. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Alright.
Can't say she won't be a little bit angry. But it's no one important.
Well, I suppose that's all I need to hear. Thank you, Garakias.
How far away from, like, the inn did you go?
Enough where Garakias would talk to me. Because
Yeah.
previously he hadn't talked if anyone else was around.
Yeah, I think at the very end of the sentence, he just goes, and like flies up into the tree as you see Kevin walking a horse out to the pasture. Y'all are like behind the inn, back really close to the gate. Morning, Godfrey.
Morning, Kevin.
Gee, is that a friend? You feet? You train? You know they're really smart. You know that they know how to use tools, and sometimes they'll bring you gifts if you're really nice to them. Crows?
Yeah, they are quite the intelligent species.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Well, best of luck to you today, Kevin. I believe you have a full agenda, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. feeding the horses, take them out to pasture, cut some wood, wash the wagon, take a nap, feed the horses, eat dinner, hang out with Zara.
Quite the day indeed.
Yeah.
See you around, Kevin.
Bye, Godfrey.
And Godfrey will return to the party.
Yeah. Y'all are on your second serving of souffle pancakes. More folks are coming down, joining. There's some kids having breakfast. It's getting rather busy inside the inn.
So we should probably, it doesn't happen until late, but we should probably check out the parts where this thing was spotted in broad daylight to see if we can find anything.
We can. We should head out with the lumberjacks, right? While they're working, we could go investigate.
The bounty calls for you to meet at the edge of town on the way and just hang out with them for the day. It's protection.
And Godfrey here will
good.
Reiterate what he knows about the creature that was seen. If it's the same one, then it was the one at the top of the tower.
I'm uncomfortable with the fact that there are still agents around here looking. Just looking around. It makes sense, but I just wish Winston could find some peace.
If there's any silver lining, the person wasn't killed. So clearly their goal isn't to attack or harass the people of this town.
That does actually help, so thank you.
And nobody new's gone missing.
At this point, the group of satyrs comes back down the stairs. They pay Aurora at the table and then exit the building. They're on their way. You don't grab any coffee or food, but they seem joyful and jovial, like laughing and cheering. And their attire is distinctly different today than it was the day before. The day before it was like travel clothes. Today it's more like we're going to a festival.
Does this spark anything from the book I read?
It does.
Didn't Carling talk to us about some sort of festival that was going to be happening last time we were here?
Oh.
Wasn't it? It was a celebration of something or other. With some sort of
love.
That's the one.
Very secret Saytr focus festival.
Was that the festival that Carling wanted to go to with her friend? Or was it something else?
Friend. That's what they're calling it these days.
Well, that's what I'm calling it.
Sure. Yeah, that's what you wanted to go with.
How's your friend the princess?
She's great, my friend,
good.
the princess.
Is Zibba catching on any of this nuance that's happening in this conversation?
No, Zibba's over here sitting in the corner weighing the pros and cons of sneaking out and following the satyrs or keeping her word to the lumberjacks.
I think Zibba would know how difficult it would be to sneak away from Godfrey. Godfrey sees everything.
This is what I was saying. I think I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm going to go wash up really quick before we leave for the day. Because the bath's outside.
Tell them I said hi.
I'm proud of you, Zibba.
So,
Ask them a lot of like important.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
For me.
No, I'm just gonna go watch out. I'll meet you guys later in the woods. For
of
the
course,
lumberjack
sure.
thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm just gonna, take a long bath first.
You're explaining this quite a lot, Zibba.
You really are.
Give me a deception
Okay.
check.
I mean, like, we don't believe her.
I just want to see what happens.
That's a 5.
Oh, man.
That's accurate.
You know, Zibba, I'll bet
Yeah,
that
she
if you
seems legit.
ask Aurora, they might even have some bubble bath or something fun like that.
Yeah. I should look into this. I haven't had a good long bath in a while, so
You haven't.
I'll see you guys at the woods in a sec. It just if you leave for it, I might be back with my bath before then. Who knows? Who
You
knows?
just might.
Yeah. No one stopped Zibba. She's following the satyrs.
Are we going to stop Zibba?
Have fun, kid.
Oh,
No, why would we?
I'll go follow her.
thank you.
You're trying to be stealthy, Godfrey?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Remember, my passive's 9.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, you beat Zibba's passive perception as Zibba is focused
I thought it was going to be like
on
a lot or
following
one.
the satyrs. What does this look like? Are you trying to stealth Zibba behind the satyrs, or are you just like...
Yeah. I don't want to make it seem like I'm following the satyrs.
Okay,
Be
give me a
stealthy
stealth
about
check.
it. Let's hope this goes better
So,
than my deception.
You'd rather stalk them
Don't attack me.
than go up behind them to just
It's
talk.
not a good stealth either. It's like I'm walking a
11?
little too close to them.
Yeah.
It's all right.
One of them looks back and like sees you, but like just kind of like looks back to see because they hear like the crunching of boots behind them.
But it's not so bad that it's like I'm trying to become part of their group. Like I'm
Yeah,
standing far enough back, but like they know I'm there.
Yeah. Keep going. How far do you follow them? They start to head out of the city to the east into the woods.
A long time. Longer than I should.
At one point, I think maybe
I know that their festival's in the woods, right? So it's
Mhm.
I'm waiting for them to get to a location in the woods. If they leave the woods, then I would stop following. But if they're still in the woods,
think
could be
maybe
going
like
that way.
30 minutes into you never wavering from walking behind them, one of them just turns around. Hey kid, can I help you? Is there something?
oh me. No, I'm good.
You've been walking behind us for a while.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I had a friend, who I thought I might be able to meet up with in you wouldn't know this place, but like this place in the woods, and I guess it just is exactly where you're going.
Oh, yeah? So, I'm like 200 years old. I come to this festival every year, and every year there's people like you trying to sneak in.
Wait, so do you know my friend then? Okay, she like sometimes throws snakes at people, and she's been missing for like a month, and I don't know what happened to her, but she kind of looks like I thought maybe you would know her. I know I shouldn't assume those things, but I'm just really worried about her.
Is Godfrey, you're just staying stealthed behind?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how this plays out.
Okay.
Marcus and Livy are having a delightful tea.
The satyr woman just looks at you. I have no idea. I'm very sorry you lost your friend, but I have to ask you to please stop
Do you think
following
she would
me.
come to this festival? Because like she's a satyr too, and I know it's not like she hisses a lot, but I'm just worried about her, and so I thought maybe she left because she was going to this thing, and I just wanted to know she's okay.
It's possible. It is a satyr festival. It's invite only though, so
Well, could you just like if you see her there, like could you come back and tell me she's okay? just worried about. You'll know it's her. She only speaks in.
Did she have one of these? And she picks up her hoof. She like turns around and picks up her hoof and shows it to you. And there's the brand of a cloud stamped into the bottom of her hoof.
I don't know if I would know that. I feel like I wouldn't know that.
Definitely wouldn't.
I think I would, though, maybe misinterpret that as, yeah, she had hooves too, just like that.
Oh, with the stamp, with the cloud, the invitation, the mark.
I don't remember that.
Oh. Okay, well, I hope you find your friend. We're gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna tell you, like, you physically can't follow us without an invitation, so...
Well, could you just, like, are you coming back to the inn tonight? Could you just tell me if you see her there?
No. Once we get here, we stay here kind of a thing.
Like, forever?
No, just...
Is she never coming back?
Oh, jeez.
Godfrey will come out at this point. Like, oh, you've wandered quite a way away from the bath, Zibba. Should we head back?
But oh, Godfrey! Hey! Yeah, no, these guys know, like, where a really cool spring was, so I thought I would go try that out.
Enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
Godfrey will kind of, like, put a hand on Zibba and start to guide her back towards town.
She's, like, trying to, like, rub her eyes, like, nothing happened. Like, what are you doing out here?
Oh, you know, I just thought I would go take a bath as well, so I thought we would walk together. Much to my surprise, you weren't heading towards the baths.
Godfrey, that's weird. Why would we take a bath together?
Because it's a lie, like the one you told us, Zibba.
You just lied to me?
Yes, I did.
Take a bath. I would just take it the long way.
So, Zibba, there comes a point when you've been caught in a lie.
It's not a lie. I'm gonna go take
it,
a bath. I am gonna take a bath, so it's not a lie. Not a lie. Heroes don't lie. I'm gonna go take a bath just now. I was just taking the long way. I would like.
Zibba, I heard the entire conversation.
You mean just like the end bit, the beginning bit?
No, I heard the whole conversation between you and them.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's hard to accept, but the satyr that left wasn't a satyr anymore. Okay?
So
we saw the spirits that were possessing them.
Festival?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said there.
So you don't think she's at the Saytr festival?
I highly doubt she's at the Saytr festival.
But she had moments and she would make through, like, I don't know, maybe that's why she took off, and she had a moment where she knew she had to be somewhere. I don't know.
I believe very deeply that she is at Fort Mercer, and that is part of the reason why we're heading to the gate. Alright? We'll get her back, but the way to do so isn't to follow two random satyrs into the woods alone.
I wasn't alone, I was with two random satyrs. I should have done more to help her. I wasn't being a very good friend.
Zibba, you did more to save her than anyone else was going to. If it weren't for you, what was our plan in that situation? Well, we were going to just attack her in a room, right? It's because of your actions that we didn't do that. Because of your actions, she's still physically well. Because of your actions, I took a risk in that cell, and the princess was unharmed. And that was all because of you. That is admirable. That is more than anyone else has done. You're a hero, Zibba, and you have to remember that, even to that satyr lady. Okay?
Okay. Is it wrong of me to be so upset about her taking off when I never did anything much different in my actions?
Is it wrong? No. Never wrong to feel the way that you feel.
Not very fair, though, is it?
What's not very fair?
I can't seem to really learn how other people feel until I have to feel it myself.
It's a hard part about growing up. Speaking of how people feel, how were those souffle pancakes? I never can't really taste it. Can you describe them to me?
You know, they were pretty good, actually. Oh, also, you're not gonna tell them I was crying, right? They don't need to know that.
Keep that secret to the grave.
Okay. Yes, these pancakes, they were like you're eating clouds. They were so good.
At this point, you all are walking back toward the inn.
I gotta go wet my hair before we go back inside.
Yes.
I'm insistent upon this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Morgus and Livy, it takes about an hour for them to get back. In that amount of time, each of you give me a perception check.
All of us are just Morgus and Livy?
Just Morgus and Livy.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Oh, damn. 21.
Both of you notice Sille sneak out the front door without saying anything.
I think right as she does, Morga just... No, Morgus doesn't. I'm not going to say anything.
Livy will look at Morgus like, you saw that too, right?
Morgus will slurp
like silently.
his tea and like look at you like 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 from like, pardon me while I reset my brain.
It's okay.
Morgus will slurp his tea and like look at you over the mug innocently. Yes, I saw it. I'm just...
Oh, I was going to say it's a long bath.
Oh, hello. How are you? Wait.
Refreshed.
Good. That's good.
I do have wet hair. I'm just like...
You do...
Your hair is technically wet.
You do have wet hair. I hope you enjoyed your bath.
Yeah, so are we gonna meet up with the lumber guys? Or?
You know, you've been waiting on us, and we apologize.
I thought you guys would already have left by now, honestly.
Nope, the tea's too good.
How rude of us to keep
you waiting.
Awesome.
Elizabeth's nothing about
Morgus is gonna give Livy the tiniest little fist bump.
Yeah, Livy absolutely returns it.
Aurora stops you on your way out and asks if y'all would like to hold the 2 rooms for another night.
Yes, here. And I'll give her the coin.
Great.
Well, I'll do it this time.
It's 4 silver.
3 places.
All right.
Seems fair.
But if I do it, I could just pull a gold off of my little account thing, and that would be rather convenient. So that's what I'm going to do. Put the coins down, Livy.
Okay, next time I'll do it. I have this.
No,
I don't have silver a lot.
You know what?
I want to get rid of it.
Next time you can do it.
They just accumulate.
And you all head out to the designated meeting spot. In the woods, you see a large group of laborers waiting there. There's an ox with a cart. And Carter walks up. I thought you were kidding last night. He's like squinting and he keeps rubbing his temples as he looks at you, Zibba.
Zibba chipper as ever. I always keep my word.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're happy to have you. It's just maybe don't talk for a little bit.
Oh no, this is gonna be a fun walk for him.
Would anyone like to do anything before you head into the woods?
I'm going to summon Bitsy and have her keeping like I don't want her to be too high, but as we walk, I want her to like be kind of just gliding lazily in some circles to keep an eye on the forest around us in a reasonable like perimeter as we walk.
Mm-hmm. As you go ahead.
Oh, just as like a possible advance warning if she sees something.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else? No. Okay.
Livy strums on his lyre as we walk.
It's rather early for music. One of them like looks at you, squinty eyes, Kenku, just like.
Morgus is going to stage whisper to Livy, switch to a minor key.
Livy switches, a little bit annoyed, but like.
Great. The hungover group of laborers heads into the woods. Bitsy circling overhead. It is a rainy summer day. It's one of those days though where like the sun is shining and then there's like a downpour and then it's fine. And then
so it's Florida weather.
There's like one cloud comes over and there's a downpour. Bitsy doesn't see anything strange as you walk, and you all get to the camp without issue. The laborers get to work. There's a pile of wood, lots of cut stumps. Two of the laborers are tasked with digging up the stumps to cut those down, which is honestly probably the hardest job. And the rest are up like climbing and cutting and clearing the debris. There's a wagon there already that's already full, and they park the other one with the ox next to it and just loosely tie the ox to a tree to graze. And y'all are free to just hang out while they're working.
That was the easiest job ever.
Livy, out of curiosity,
Try and find that cave.
you're gonna go sneak around and do what?
Find a cave? Avis? You said you were gonna go try to find a cave?
Yeah, he was talking about a cave that he walked into to find and saw the monster with the claws. I wanted to start, poking at stuff with the stick and seeing if there's a hole in any of the rocks.
Nope. You're in the middle of a forest. There aren't even really any rock formations around here.
Where did he find this monster?
Livy wants to step away a little bit and climb one of the trees that they are not actively chopping down.
Mm-hmm.
And try to see if you can find any caves or anything like that from up high.
There aren't any caves. I also don't remember saying anything about a cave. But if I did, we can make a cave appear, but I don't think I did.
There was a lot of ale and apple juice involved.
There was so much ale and apple juice.
Only the recording will know.
Only the recording will know. No, he just said that it was dark and he went to walk over outside of the.
Assumed a cave, dark cave. Sarah's filling in blanks here. She's making this into a tall tale story here. Of all of a sudden, it was a cave deep in the woods and it was 20 feet tall. And drastically changing.
Eventually, the mood of the laborers kind of lifts as they're sweating and working in the heat and the rain. Some of them start whistling and singing together, like an old time tradition of just passing the time as they work. And the rhythmic kind of hack of the saw kind of settles into y'all's bones.
Livy will add music to that. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, maybe they'll accept it now.
They kind of smile and laugh as you start playing with them, Livy, and give me a performance check.
Let's see. $15.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You riff a little solo or two in there, and they all kind of like clap and cheer. Kind of poke at Carter. $200 well spent just for this lad.
It's what I do.
And the day passes. Nothing happens. And then gets to be late afternoon. Can tell the axes are starting to slow. The men are starting to just kind of, once they finish their last tree, stand about, chatting, talking about going back to the inn tonight for dinner and ale. And 2 people with axes walk in from the woods. One looks to be a half-orc and one looks to be a bear folk. Both just carrying axes on their shoulders. Heavy day's work, right? They kind of address the group. Right. And they all kind of eye these 2 individuals weirdly. Just honest workers. We're working further into the woods. Mind if we joined you for ale tonight? And the laborers all just kind of look at each other. Is Bitsy still circling overhead? Bitsy would have seen these folks truly walking, seemingly from nowhere, into her line of sight and into the little clearing here.
How much?
What?
How much advance notice would Bitsy have been able to give Morgus?
Maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay, I would have informed Livy, and just like Livy and Godfrey, whoever was close among the group, Zibba as well if she was hanging out.
Yeah.
What lumber company are you from, friends?
Oh, we're just from the gate. We're hired hands. We travel through the woods, working in the logging industry.
The gate?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll an insight on this bullshit that they're spewing?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
All of the people we were working with today were from the gate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's complete bullshit.
That's funny because, you see, that's really funny. All of the people here, I've actually met all of the people from the gate, and I've never met you two. It's so weird. So tell me again, who are you two?
Oh, well, I'm Carl.
Just casually stretches back and rests hand on the sword.
Can't trust a Carl.
Yeah, I've literally never met a good Carl. If I appreciate, if any of you listeners are Carl, I appreciate your patronage. I do, but I will never trust you. Not for a single goddamn moment.
I'm Carl. This is Moose.
Is Moose the bear
Yes.
folk? God damn it. Yeah, okay.
Like I said, we're just workers who came from the east. We're just here to get some ale and maybe some more work. Head into Wimpston. Still lying. Like, everything they say is a lie.
Livy, look. Well, Carl and Moose. Unforgettable name. You didn't answer the fact that, we already know all of the people from the company you mentioned, and you're not in it. So I want an explanation as why did you lie to us?
Kind of look at each other.
Laggards are usually up no good. Back
Is that not the pot calling Kevin Black?
I never lied. I did take a bath. Dunk my head in.
That's not.
Let the record show. That's a different thing. I will be taking my sword out, but like just casually having that, just
having nothing to add to the conversation at this point. The two humanoids in front of you seem to like hiss and sneer as their humanoid shape fades away. And standing in front of you is a red-skinned creature with a toad-like head and long claws, spikes coming from its back, red eyes that are slit like a snake's. You find yourself almost in like this daze. You walk directly to the lying woodpecker. You walked directly up the stairs. You're not trying to be sneaky, but no one sees you and you don't really see anyone else. And Aurora leads you to your room and you fall into bed. This huge shift that's taken place in your awareness and your body seems to need a little more processing. As you sleep, and you sleep, you sleep. You wake to the sun shining. There's a little drool on the pillow. And your arms are all spread out, and you see that the other bed is also a little messed. Orgus has come and gone. And it seems to be the next day.
She gets up, kind of wipes the crust that has developed on the side of her mouth, rubs the inner corners of her eye, gets the sleeps out, and heads downstairs after grabbing her sword. At about half the way that she normally goes down, like half of her gear, maybe the bottom half, but not the breastplate, but like the gauntlets, but does take her sword downstairs.
Yeah. You don't see your friends.
Hey, and she flags down whoever is at the front desk.
Yeah, you see Aurora there. Yeah. Can I help you?
Sorry. I slept. I don't know how long I slept. Do you know what time my friends took off? Do you know where they went?
Oh, yeah. They left with a group of lumberjacks. I think they were going to just keep watch while they worked up in the woods at the logging camp.
Lumberjacks. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry. What's the fastest way?
Oh, yeah, here. And she pulls out, like, a little piece of paper and draws you a little map and tells you exactly where to go.
Thanks. Fuck. I guess, I should. And she looks down, realizing that she doesn't have most of her armor on. I should maybe, and then I'm gonna, thank you. You've been really helpful.
Do you need anything?
Why do people keep asking me that?
You're not fully dressed, and you seem a little stressed.
No. No, thank you. And she sort of refocuses. I'm gonna, thank you. No, you've been great. And she heads back up to the room, gets her shit, and heads out.
Yeah. You head up the road. The one closest to the party is going to take its 30 feet of movement right to Morgus.
I'm sorry, what?
Is the closest to him.
Oh, dear.
And make 3 attacks.
Oh.
14 to hit.
Miss.
Will also miss. Will also miss.
No way.
I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 2.
No more bad luck. No more bad luck.
It speaks to you, and it's no potential lumberjack hostages nearby. But it speaks to you through its weird lizard mouth. I'm hungry.
Wait, I can understand it?
Mm-hmm. As we go to Godfrey.
Can anyone else understand it?
Yeah, everyone can.
Okay.
Godfrey's going to take out his newly built syringe that has a container in it. He's going to pull out one of Avanash's potions, the one that he last tried to use, that's a dense purple liquid with an ovoid cloud of pink floating in it. He's going to load it into his specially concocted syringe and then inject himself with it.
Nice. Let me confer with my list database. This is number 7, right? A dense purple liquid, the pink cloud.
Yes. Number 7.
All right. You gain the instant benefits of the ability to read minds, as the cacophony of everyone around you in the party and the 2 monsters starts to fill the space, and each mind speaks in the internal monologue of the voice of the person, so you can tell them apart. But they are all talking at once, as everyone's thinking in these moments.
Okay. That's going to be my turn.
Great.
Hey, Sierra.
Yeah.
From Morgus. 30-foot cone's a pretty big area, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So could I hit both of them with a 30-foot cone?
Let's see.
I'm not sure how to draw that. I don't know if I could. This one definitely, but maybe not the further one out. Because it's 45 feet from Morgus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to work. I'm feeling extra, but I don't think I should be extra.
Oh.
Whoa.
Measuring. That is quite the goal. There you go.
Okay.
So not quite.
No, but
No matter how you angle it, it's a not quite.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for showing me that. I appreciate that. Keep that in your back pocket, Sierra, please, and thank you.
I got it.
Honestly, I think Morgus is just going to, he's gonna almost, like, after having dodged the attacks and probably made some, like, embarrassingly startled noises, he's gonna, like, clap his hands, and there's going to be this echo that shoots out. And there's going to be a weird woo of time. I need the creature in front of me to make a wisdom saving throw DC 17, please, and thank you.
All right. It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay. It is going to get caught in that echo, and it's going to essentially be looking like it's just moving through molasses slowly enough that it is prone. It's going to fall prone and become incapacitated. This is the flavored hideous laughter.
Nice.
So it is incapacitated and prone. We'll say that like the echo and the force of that clap knocks it, and it is now in timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff.
Timey-wimey. Great.
Yeah.
Any movement?
Yeah, I am going to, since it is now incapacitated, move my little Morgus man. 5, excuse me, please. 5, 10, 15. Whoa. What is going on? Select, move. Why can I not move beyond 5, 10, 15? I want to move. Am I limited by my movement speed?
You shouldn't be. Unless that's a new feature.
I'm limited by 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Just going to move behind everybody else about here. 20, 20.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna like push past Livy and Godfrey and be like, sorry, excuse me. That's gonna be a bonus action. I don't think I have a bonus action, but I'll just double check super fast. No, that's my turn.
Cool. Godfrey.
Two things. One, I think it's setting up other characters as like a blocker, and I think that might be it.
Okay.
And two, should we say our thoughts?
If you'd like to. Yeah.
On our turn.
For Godfrey, for the spell?
Yeah.
I love the idea.
Yeah, for Godfrey.
What's Morgus thinking?
Absolutely not. No, don't like that. Get away. No.
Awesome. All right, Godfrey.
I believe I just went before Morgus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Zibba!
I can take another turn if you want me to.
I just didn't click the button. Okay.
No worries.
Alrighty. So I know you said that there's no lumberjack hostages, but are they nearby for me to feel like I have an audience? This is
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're like right off screen here, like starting to run the other direction.
In that case, I talked a big game last night, winning left and right in arm wrestling, and I have something to prove here. So I was thinking it's gonna be more like an adrenaline rush than anything, and like, all right, now's my game time. But I will rage.
Yes, a rare Zibba rage.
More of an adrenaline rush vibe, not really anger, but like, I've talked big game. I have to show it up. Now's the time.
Yeah,
you need to see I've grown. And we are going to charge past Godfrey, and Godfrey, the only thought as I maybe push you slightly out of the way is just screaming. It's just only thought.
Yeah.
There is an imaginary wall that I cannot go around, so I guess I will stand here because I cannot pass the wall.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? I'm stuck.
Is this something with the map?
I would like to stand here.
Right.
Slightly behind the guy.
I think it's just protecting the creature's space.
Come at him from around the stump and, slightly behind him, corner of his eye. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. And we're gonna hit him with that greatsword attack. That was a very weak greatsword attack at 10.
Oh man. That does not hit.
I am level 5 though, I believe, so I can attack twice, right?
Oh yeah, you can. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And that is a 25.
Yes, that will hit.
I tripped a little bit on the stump, okay, guys?
The roots are sticking out.
I was too in the rage.
Yeah.
And so that will be for 12 damage, I believe, because it adds 2 for the rage.
Sweet. So
I believe
12 total damage.
12 slashing.
Actually, are you hitting the incapacitated and prone creature?
Yes.
You should be rolling at advantage, and the hit will trigger another wisdom saving throw for the hideous laughter.
I forgot he was incapacitated. Maybe I tripped over was his foot. I was so focused on just running at him, and then I got around the stump and realized he was on the ground.
Yeah, roll again.
Alright.
That hits. 21.
Just break down that real quick. 21. Taking the 25 as advantage on the last roll. And that will be for 16 slashing damage. Total of 28.
Wow.
Definitely gonna do another wisdom saving throw for the creature on that.
Stay down.
Stay down. Okay.
Stay down! I have something
That's
to
a
prove
nat
here.
1. I think
Stay
it stays down. Zibba has raged. We haven't seen Zibba rage in a while. What does this look like as your ancestral guardians are brought forth, right?
Yes, as these 2 attacks hit, it's just sudden a burst of people. And honestly, I don't know if Godfrey's going to think that all of these different voices are from the ghosts, or if that's going to add to it or not. Not sure how that would work. If so, I apologize. But they just kind of like swarm from all directions, and almost seeming as if it's coming like even through like Livy and Godfrey, and adding to the... Now there's actual ghosts in this forest, so maybe that'll add to the lumberjack story. He has seen a ghost now.
Yeah.
As they all come in to kind of join the fray, and maybe even facing off against the other toad foe.
Yeah. And what is Zibba thinking?
Screaming.
You know that video of like 100 rubber chickens all at once? That's what's in my head. I just thought I would share that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Great. The other creature is going to take its movement toward you all. 25, 30. Can't make it to anyone except for Zibba, and it will take its action economy against her.
Bet.
Ooh. 20 to hit.
That'll do.
I think that will hit.
Am I within 30 feet of Zibba?
Can I?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Can I use cutting words?
Never
I'm
mind.
20 feet from you.
Yeah.
One of you can do something, unless you like.
Take it, Livy.
Okay.
You have more of these than I do.
I'm gonna use cutting words, and I'm gonna roll a 1d8, hopefully, and it'll subtract.
Cool.
Yeah, now it's a 1d8.
-5. So 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Nice. All right, 2 more
Libby the
attacks.
Savage.
17 on the dice for a 23 to hit.
Oh, they're going. They're still going. Yikes.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 8 piercing damage.
Great. Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like that.
Is the piercing damage halved because of...
It is. So
Okay.
that would be 2 piercing damage.
I think you mean 4, but I'm gonna go with it.
4?
Oh, wait, yeah, 4.
Listen, who needs
That is a
math
nat
when
20
you're
on the
playing Dungeons
Constitution saving throw for 26.
Hell yeah. All right, one more attack.
Came with something to prove, man.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
For
Not a
5.
god.
That is already halved. 5 piercing damage and another con save.
$16.
That succeeds. As you are swiped twice with the claws of this creature, and you feel something trying to infect you through these claws, but it's unable to penetrate you through your rage and your sheer constitution.
Doesn't know what's me and what's ghost. Can't tell.
Yeah.
What was it thinking?
I was just gonna say this. The creature is thinking,
take these folks down. Infect.
it's just like around about those sort of things. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for listening to episode 10 of Utopia Podcast. Follow us on the socials, tell your friends, support however you feel you can. We really appreciate every piece of support that y'all can provide. Like, subscribe, follow, leave us a review, anything you can do on your platform. Every little bit helps. And if you can, maybe become a monthly subscriber on our Ko-Fi. Link in the doobly doop. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the cast. I hope you have a really, really great day.